Now comes level 5 of swinging and grounding. First level, touch, feel. Second level, swing the arm underneath shoulder level. Level 3, over shoulder level. Level 4, pulling to the side slowly and helping you to find a way into your body. Now comes level 5, and I will turn the body in this direction. And you want to have your hip joints relaxed. Can you do that with me? If I have the hip joints tense, it will break very early. I can tense up against it, and then I will either break or fall to the backside. If I have too much yin, it will just, show another way of having too much yin. And if you let go now, I'm down there and not coming back. Yeah? Do that once more. If I have a balance of yin and yang, it's like a tree. You can put pressure on this tree, and nothing of this pressure is being lost. I stopped here and wasn't quite, yeah.
Could be dangerous.
Well, can you do it once more? Not quite that hard. Yeah, you give some pressure to it, then you suddenly let go, and we want that my body is so relaxed that it still bounces and turns. They're different, there's this bouncing, there's this bouncing, there's this bouncing, and it's a kind of chaotic movement afterwards. And I want to help you by pulling or pushing exactly to the place where you can ground my pressure. So if I do this and push to that position, it's a lot harder for you, and I don't want to make it hard for you. I want to make it as easy as possible, and we want to have this elastic quality in this hip joint. If I let go, it bounces back. Yep. We want the knees to be relaxed, so if there's pressure to it, the knees will bounce a little bit. Yeah, very good. Often the knees are too strong and stiff. Little thing we need, that if I push here, that something happens that I call opening the... What is it? Well, let's say, I don't know the English word. Well, that they don't collapse like this. Can you collapse, please? Yeah. But that they open. Yeah. And if you can do it that direction, I will change the direction, travel this way around, which is harder to do. Pum, pum. And we don't have the idea to put a lot of pressure on it. We have the idea of feeling what is the way that the, let's say, qi traveled through your body. We want to feel the moment where your mind starts to help or disturb. And we want to feel the moments where we both can feel, the mind is empty. The body is free of tension. And then there's one basic quality of the work that we do together. Actually, this is maybe the most important thing in the beginning. We will do mistakes. You will do mistakes by being too stiff or too relaxed too much, and I will do mistakes by doing too much, talking too much, not daring to really go into it, whatever. And what we do this practice to make mistakes. There's nothing wrong about making mistakes. And it sounds very reasonable to say this, but in everyday practice, it's very hard for people to get out of this idea of optimizing themselves. I have to do it better than the other one. I want to learn it very quickly. I want to be that good that I can raise to the next level or something. But, hello. If you only love yourself, if you reach the aim, it's not really love, but it's kind of payment for the things that you do right. You want to be able to love yourself if you feel it works, and in a way even more interesting is you want to love yourself if you realize, no, I can't do it. It's fine. I'm fine, the situation is fine, but I can't do it. Maybe I will be able to do it later on. But in the end, it's not that we are heading out for an extreme good thing, whatever it is, but we're heading for an extremely good situation right now. In Tai Chi, there are people that train for decades, and in the end they are able to do things that are really, really great. But in my point of view, it's not worth training hard for decades to be able to do great things in the end. Because it doesn't matter how great this thing is going to be, you will always be able to do a greater thing. And you always have the chance to feel well in the very moment right now, where you feel little tension, little relaxation, little change. I can feel it. I can feel it in your body. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it. And I'm fine with the thing that I'm feeling right now. Okay.